Hello, and welcome to 6 Feet Apart TV. I'm your host, Sophie Ochoa. Due to COVID-19, I'm currently coming to you from quarantine in my own home. Today we will be presenting you with some interesting stories about some local people and their lives during these hard times. From what some essential workers are doing to help, to exploring activities you can do to stay occupied while staying home, and many more. Due to COVID-19, many jobs have been affected, but none more than the jobs of our healthcare professionals. Join me as we explore the hard work many men and women in our country are doing to help. Let's meet one of these workers, Eduardo Ochoa, whose job has been greatly impacted due to COVID-19.
Now with the coronavirus, we're trying to concentrate all the patients in certain areas. So we close up several of the clinics are closed now. Everybody's still working, but in different capacities. All the stuff. We call it the labor pool. You get different assignments every week and every day. In my case, it's been pretty steady. They send me, now that they close the clinic, they send me to another clinic where I help. I work as the organizer of the pharmacy. I have several runners. First thing I do in the morning when I get there, they screen me. They check my vitals, they check my temperature, make sure that I don't have any symptoms, make sure that I don't have a fever. Once they clear that, then I go inside the clinic. And my responsibility now is to be in the pharmacy. I have a group of people that we call them the runners. It could be nurses, LVNs, you name it. They get the prescriptions, the medications from the pharmacy, and they take them to the car of the patient. Obviously, you gotta wear your protection equipment to reduce the risk of you getting exposed to coronavirus. So we have two sections. We have a section where we do the intake. So the patient comes into the clinic, they park the car, they walk in, and we have these little tables or booths where they come and they give us their information. Obviously, they keep their distance. We collect it on little bags that we dispose, and then I have somebody running into the pharmacy, putting all the prescriptions inside, have people running into their cars. So that's a different thing that I never used to do, But that's what we do. Everybody's part of the labor pool. The experience that I've been getting is that, we are a big family. We're a big team, and we are, as a group, need to respond to the community. Everybody's helping because we know the ICU and the urgent care, they need support, and they're rotating nurses. Everybody's pitching in, everybody's helping. This is a serious issue because as the time passes by, we learn more and more about this coronavirus, that it's new for everybody.
So lately, due to isolation and having to be socially distant with everybody, social distancing or whatever, I've taken up new hobbies. For example, guitar, which is, by the way, very hard. It's like learning a language hard. And my fingers hurt. I've been building calluses so that they don't hurt that much anymore. And I made my own pick. What? This is from an ID card from high school. I think this is from 9th grade. I've also gotten really nostalgic, so I've been watching a lot of home videos and going through old albums and just talking to my family more because of it, because I'm like, oh, I miss them. I miss my aunt. I miss my grandma. I've also been playing a lot with my old DSi XL. The only game that I actually play is Super Mario Bros. I beat the game years ago. You know what? It's pretty hard. I thought it was gonna be easy because I used to play this as a kid, but it's not very easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, peace. Before we move on, we would like to say thank you to the healthcare workers of the world. We would also like to remind you to check up on your loved ones. They'll appreciate it. With non-essential businesses closed, all gyms are also closed. This is causing many people to find it difficult to stay in shape and motivated. However, for local Azad Estabananti, this has not been a problem. Let's join him to learn how you can stay active too.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is stretching. Stretching is something that I try to do almost every day. It is probably the best thing out of all the things I'm going to tell you. Out of this list, is the best one. It's the long term. It's like body insurance, kind of. If you do a little bit of it every single day, long term it pays off so much. It's crazy. Yeah, so stretching, any type of stretching you do, try to do a lot of hip stretches and leg stretches. Those are the best. Second thing is home workouts, kind of like core or simple workouts that you can do with just like on the ground or anywhere at home. Super easy, you just need a little bit of space. Mostly like push-ups or like some sit-ups or some ab workouts that I'm going to show you right here. And then third thing, this is probably my least favorite, but it's the most common. A lot of people do it. It's going on a run. It's great for your body, but you do need to pace yourself. And then the last one has got to be just finding like a sport you like and just doing that. With me, it was basketball. And I did this thing where I went to a basketball court and I took as many shots as I could and I missed as many of them as I could. And the amount of times I had to go get the ball, because it bounced so far, it accumulated to like 7 miles. So I was just like, I'm in great shape after that. But that's pretty much it. If you do all of those, you will definitely be a professional athlete, 100%.
There are so many ways to still get your exercise in without the gym. Finding ways to keep in shape will not only help with your physical and mental health, but also help you pass the time at home and keep you entertained and busy. Speaking of passing the time, you could also entertain yourself by trying something new. Perhaps watch a new TV show, read a new book, play a new video game, or even learn a new skill. You can use this time to pick up or learn a hobby or activity you've always wanted to learn. Let's join Jack Holmes as he tries something new.
So for my documentary, I decided to try and do something a little different, something a little fun. So today in quarantine, I'm going to be trying to learn a song and showing my progression along the way. I'll be using my ukulele, and also, if you can see it back there, that's my trumpet, which I have not really learned how to play very well, so we'll see how it goes. I had decided to play the theme from the new hit game Animal Crossing New Horizons, which in this time of quarantine and isolation has been helping to keep a lot of people sane. So I thought it would be a good choice because it's made a lot of people happy, and it's actually made me quite happy too. The tune features a trumpet, which I just so happen to have. I just also happen to not be so very good at it. My neighbors agreed, and I swiftly got a noise complaint. So after that, it was time to switch to a different instrument, a little quieter. The melodica happened to be the instrument that I had, and that worked out the best. With lots of practice and help from an app called Acapella, I was able to record multiple takes and play them over each other very easily. It ended up pretty well, in my opinion. This tune has been a song that has sparked joy in the hearts of many people during this time of isolation and sadness. For TV1, I'm Jack Holmes.
Whether you want to learn a new skill, a new language, a new instrument, or something else that is fresh for you, you can come out of quarantine a more skilled and more knowledgeable individual. While stuck in isolation, you may start to feel lonely. Odds are the ones you care about feel the same way. Our correspondent, Sammy Goyal, had an idea to cheer up not only herself, but her friends as well.
Hi, my name is Sammy, and with everything that's been going on, we haven't been able to go outside. There's been a lot of negativity and fear going on in this world, and so I wanted to figure out a way to spread some positivity to a few people who mean a lot to me. After looking around my house to see what I could do, I found some canvases, paintbrushes, and paint, and decided to create some positive paintings to deliver to a few close friends of mine. With so much bad going on in the world, it's been hard to stay positive through it all. Everything changed so quickly. For some of my friends, it hasn't been so easy to stay at home and adjust to this new life. So I wanted to show these people some appreciation and send them some good vibes. For each painting, I drew an object that was connected to a memory between my friends and me, and then from there I added a motivational pun to hopefully make them laugh a little bit. It was really fun to make all these paintings, and I made a total of 9, which took about 7 hours. After I was done with each painting, I made sure to sanitize them and keep them very clean, and then I went off to deliver my paintings. Because of social distancing, I had to be really careful, so I wore gloves and I made sure to sanitize my hands, the gloves, the camera, and the tripod before and after each delivery. When I got to my friend's doorsteps with the paintings, I dropped it off at the doorstep, and then I walked more than 6 feet away and then called them to come outside.
Oh, you made Sammy! No, what?
Of course.
Frame it for my
I love you. Thanks,
It was really nice to see everyone and hopefully bring them a little joy. These people have been there for me for the past couple of years and really do mean a lot to me. Quarantine just happened so quickly, and with all the bad news going on and events being canceled, it's just been hard on everyone. So I just wanted to send a little reminder to stay positive and to just think about the good things that are still there and to celebrate the good things that are still there.
While participating in any activity outside of your home, whether it be delivering something or running to the store, it is extremely important to follow the CDC's health guidelines. Wash your hands for 20 seconds with hot water and soap frequently. Keep at least 6 feet of distance from others, and if possible, stay home. As of May 9th, 2020, there have been over 1 million recorded cases of COVID-19 in the United States, resulting in over 65,000 deaths in our country alone. To help eradicate this global pandemic, the CDC recommends that you quarantine yourself, if possible, and wear a cloth mask if you need to go out in public. If everyone does their part, we will be able to eliminate this disease together. But separately, well, that's all we have for today, folks. I know that these times are so unpredictable, but from all of us here at 6 Feet Apart TV, we hope that you and your loved ones are staying safe. I'm your host, Sophie Ochoa. Thank you for joining us on this segment of 6 Feet Apart TV. I hope that you all have a great night.